Ladies and gentlemen, a view of our city, some of its main key areas from the sky. Yes, we have expanded a lot over the ages, and now we have grown very large. Yes, we have grown very large, very firm, and very strong. It's quite exciting what we have accomplished thus far. As you can see, this whole area here is starting to collude into a major metropolis, as we predicted. And we forgot the name of Prospectville. Now, I didn't forget about your names that you suggested me. I just haven't used any of them yet. Doesn't mean I won't ever use them. It just means I haven't gotten around to it yet. Very soon, the Gilded Age will give way to a more compassionate era of caring about citizens' concerns. But still now, the developers reign supreme. And this parcel over here is the news target. It just seems right in the middle of everything. So they are going to seek to build here next. How very exciting. I don't know. Something about this avenue here and this avenue here screams, build a bridge. Now, let's see how feasible it is. I mean, I know that it's really asking too much to hope that they directly connect, but we can still see what we can do. They almost directly connect. Let's see. Yes, building this bridge will require quite a lot of demolition in this area. But we'll demolish this wide swath of terrain to give us a good large area to work with. We'll likewise do the same thing over here. Yes, that area is in need of a revamp anyhow. So we're going to do it in accordance to this stretch of road rather than the other. Alright. This bridge would nicely complement that one if we changed it. So let's look at some of our options here. I like that. Does that look like that? No, not really, but it doesn't matter. Now that's a cool looking bridge right there. Alright. This is going to be awkward. This lower medium wealth, this is low wealth. Oh well, then eat the poor, destroy you, and destroy you too, just because we can. Yeah, you are demolished, bastards. Alright, now taking a look at all this, this might be a bit of a problem. But we've solved bigger problems already, so this should not be a killer. Alright. Yes, first of all, let's safely give ourselves plenty of room to work with. Alright, now we're going to rotate. If you haven't noticed, playing with roads is easily my favorite thing to do in SimCity, and I have absolutely no shame about that whatsoever. Alright. But it's time to dezone all this, demolish all that, because it's going to be rendered pretty difficult to keep our current construction scheme at this juncture. Alright. So, I'm going to go like that. Yes, you're going to expand there. You're going to expand out to there. And we are going to... This is going to be ugly. Huh. No two ways about it. Well, if it's going to be ugly, let's make it the pretty kind of ugly, if that makes any sense. Whoa. Alright. That sounds like a good name for a, like an album by a band, or even a band name itself, The Pretty Side of Ugly. Now touring in all major cities. Because this should create less traffic snarls. As snarly as it looks right now, I'm pretty sure we're going to encounter fewer problems than we would otherwise. But yes, a revamping of this area will include some more residential by the water and some medium commercial over here. And this whole area will be filled with fir trees. Yay, pretty, pretty trees. Pretty, pretty trees. I'd like to be a tree. Alright, there's no need for this to remain a one-way road. Oh, cool. I didn't know you could have an intersection like that. I guess that's a neato thing. Although if we're going to have that, can we have it be a one-way? Yes. There we go. That way people can branch off in that direction if they do desire, or continue going on the straight course that they have wrought with their own hands. Alright, looks good. It looks very nice. So now we must pull out and consider this area as a whole. Whoa. We're going way off the path here. But yes, this whole area is going to get a revamp. Alright. Well, first we're going to see if there's anything that needs to be fixed over here. And now I think we got it. So we're going to speed up time once again and allow those changes to take. Well, I guess I could expand this out to here to get more access to these areas at the edge of the map. But I think I'm very happy about how that worked out. Well, anyway, it's time to look at the master plan for this area. The master plan consists of making a few avenues that run through this portion of town. Unlike other things we've seen, it's a very masterly planned area. The first of these magnificent avenues will begin over here and will extend all the way through to the other end. Down here. The first of the massive avenues. The second avenue will be a boundary avenue, so to speak, between Bonerville and the new area. So that will be built out as such for now. Thirdly, there will be an avenue bringing the area, cleaving the area in half, essentially. It will be formed right here. But some thought will be given because it's going to have to go over the highway. Because they seek to connect this avenue up. Whoa, okay, that failed. Whoa, okay, that really failed because it blew up part of the highway too. But yes, they're seeking to connect up all these areas using our beautiful avenues. Yes, it looks silly going in directly into a street, so we're going to continue it as a road down here to the fair. And we're going to continue this as a road down to here. just because we can. Alright, now that that is done, they're going to give another shot at building this avenue bridge over here. This time it's not a failure, which is wonderful. Make a traffic light here so the people who live there can exit their homes if they so desire. I mean, I'm sure some of them will want to live in their homes forever, and never leave, but some will want to leave. So, and this area will receive special treatment. How special treatment, might you ask? Well, we're going to look in here because there is something very cool. Yes, I'm talking about the circle. The massive, awesome circle. And if I can successfully build it, then yes. This will be the centerpiece of the new portion of the city. An epic avenue circle that people will congregate around and traffic will flow smoothly through. At least that is the hopes of the professionals. And we will continue this avenue all the way down. All the way down to this avenue here. Where it will terminate gracefully into that avenue. What a beautiful sight. And last but not least, one more boundary avenue over here on the edge of the land. So now we know where all the lands end and begin, for we have all these avenues to mark them out. And it will just come up to here where it will conclude. Yes, this looks cool, but I don't think it's appropriate for this area, so we're just going to end it the normal way. Oh man, isn't this cool? No reason this should end like that. So I'll give it that kind of ending. Yes. Might seem a little abrupt, but oh well. You could do a lot worse, as they say. Alright. Of course, a neighborhood this epic must have a great name, so I am deeming to call this Dwyrenville. Yes. Named after the awesome guy who is the best SimCity 4 LPer out there. Better than me by leaps and bounds, that's for sure. And the brilliant guy who helped me pick out my computer. Yes. If it wasn't for him, you would still be watching the flashing display and all that crap. And it would be in very bad frame rate, and it would suck, and everyone would hate it. But because of Dwyren, it is awesome, and I am awesome, and you are awesome, and everybody's awesome. So, 3 cheers for Dwyren. Alright. And we're going to do a most un-Dwyren-like thing, or maybe not, and we are going to begin making parks. Yes, this sector of the city will be zoned in a very different manner than the other areas. And there are even going to be some demolitions of the original roads through here because the city planners want a completely new, revamped from the ground up system of transportation in this area. So many of the streets that had previously existed here are going to be demolished to be replaced by new, glorious avenues. Alright. So, what we are going to do is build more. Alright. So we are going to put this here. Build that through there. And another epic zone of epicness. Whoa. We formed here. That might change up as it goes. We'll see. But yes. All that is to be demolished because we're increasing this one-way road to go all the way out to its end. And in the middle here, we will place a one-way street going up. And this entire street is going to be ripped out. At least as so far as it intersects with the avenue. Because below that is still Bonerville. I wonder how Dwyron feels about his section of town being right next door to Bonerville. Hopefully he finds it very appealing. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's build these streets out. Yes, there we go. Very cool. Alright. We're going to need a road that goes this way for a good ways along the